Your final takeaway.
Okay, wonderful. Just to quickly touch on what Chidi has said as well, in terms of having the requirements for the teachers, I think that is wonderful. But in certain case, we also leave out some of the teachers or people with a lot of desire to learn on the job. So we just have to find a way of balancing that because all that implies is we'll forever recruit a certain amount of people, not giving everybody else an opportunity. Now, from the thing to do with the energy and the power aspect of things, there are certain companies that are actually doing energy to power projects in Nigeria as well. So I think in the near future, with less reliance on the government, there'll be a lot of companies and institutions that will be coming up with powered solutions in Nigeria. But all in all, I think the future is very bright, especially as we tweak the education, we tweak the mindset, and we have a lot of willing people that are willing to learn and develop the country or develop Africa as a
Thank
whole.
you. So one question: how easy is it to set up a digital classroom from the West into cities and villages in Nigeria and West and Black Africa? Other panelists, please answer that as well, Andrew.
I think it all comes down to connectivity.
Okay.
So if it's all based on the strength of internet, but
Mhm.
if it's education, everything is all about a transportation layer.
Okay.
If the information is the same, transport information can be transported via SMS.
Mhm.
So we have to go back to using the right technology for the space that we exist in. So if the curriculum exists, this can be ported through using other channels such as SMS.
All right. Thank you. Ayo.
Hi. Just to go back, I was talking about the stakeholders before.
Mhm.
And if we now look at the roles of the stakeholders, we now need to make sure the leaders who are leading education are technology savvy, because we want people who are able to make the change required across the system. That's the first one. We also need to look at the school of the future. It doesn't necessarily require bricks and mortar,
Mhm.
and it doesn't have to be from 9 to 5. We can have buildings that are technology hubs that are open 24 hours a day. And as you said, Andrew, once the curriculum is there, people will consume it where it's available. And the school of the future, if you forget the bricks and mortar, we can transfer the information to where people are on devices. Modern devices are cheaper. They use less energy. We need to stop transferring old computers from developed nations into less developed nations. We need to go for new mobile technology that uses less power.
All right. Thank you.
That's my takeaway.
Okay. Thank you. Femi.
So, so one, and to answer the question on infrastructure, every year the capacity of the technology we have is going up. It's probably doubling, if not tripling, and the cost is coming down. Smartphones are more prevalent in the markets than we think. A lot of them are just not activated for smart, but they have the capability for smart. To what I said before, we can't think about sophisticated technology and wonder why they're not adopting it. We need to start with what people are. And I guess my final my final word is to reiterate what I said before. There are lots of challenges, there are lots of problems, but that's also our opportunity.
Yeah.
If we're able to change our glasses and see them for what they are. If we keep seeing them as problems, then we won't go anywhere. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, Femi. Ikedichi.
Yeah, thank you. So my take is that there's hope for Nigeria. Look, Nigeria is less than a percentage of the world. There's more out there than is in here. And therefore, once you're connected to the global financial system, where there's connectivity, you will be compelled over time to adopt those best practices. So you're seeing a situation where, for example, we have a national ID card now coming on board. There's more transparency. And so as these forces come in, markets are moving, chasing good opportunities. It will commoditize a lot of things, and we will have no choice but to move forward. You know, we are out of the dark ages. And so as long as Nigeria is part of that global network, as long as we don't want to be like North Korea, you know, we have no choice but to move forward. And so so we have no choice about that. Then second thing is about power infrastructure. I am one of these people that believes that we do not have the capacity to fix problems that are that are humongous and networked. I think it's a problem across Africa I have seen. However, because of the investment of the markets, we are going to see problems being fixed from two directions, from the top to bottom and bottom upwards. So today you're seeing consumer solutions for solar. People are powering houses at their little levels. You go to big estates in Lagos, you see big estates are combining together for having power solutions. So you're going to see that kind of thing happening. I'm not sure you're going to ever have that integrated power solution you have in Europe, but we will solve it. We will see a top-down approach and then a bottom-up approach, and they will meet somewhere in between. And then the market forces will do that. There'll be an M&A somewhere, and then things will organize themselves.
Thank you very much for our speakers and everyone that has participated. Let me also use this opportunity to thank MEPON, who supported us for this event, and also CODOB, Chidi, and who has always been there for us. A quick one, our next event is actually on the 25th of June, and it's going to be another very interesting discussion on the importance of stability and economic development in sub-Saharan Africa. So watch this space. We will put out more information on that. As today's proceeding has gone very well and interesting, we're going to put together the various video clips of this and disseminate to our participants and also put on our platform. And I have to also say that at Nigeria Magazine, we've done this for 10 years, going on our 11th year. And since July, have had over 80 quality speakers as we've had today. That's even excluding the contributors. So we continue to use technology to drive social change. We also develop business solutions as a wider business using our bigger platform called Seed Growth Limited. So we will be reaching out to a lot of people to take the conversation forward. But once again, let me say that it's been a very pleasant 2.5 hours spent, and I thank everyone and have a very lovely weekend, and we will see you on the 25th of June. Thank you, everyone.